Am I audible? Can someone please respond?
Yes, loud and clear.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
So good afternoon to all our participants joining us virtually. I hope you had a refreshing lunch break and are ready for the second half of day two of the International Conference on Emerging Technologies and Innovations for Smart Engineering. As we resume our program, we continue our deep dive into the innovations shaping the future of engineering. So it is a distinct honor to introduce our keynote speaker, Mr. Kovalan Balamani. With over 20 years of industry and training experience, Mr. Balamani is a dynamic expert across multiple high-tech sectors. He is a certified blockchain trainer from the Blockchain Council in California and an expert in cryptography, smart contracts, and DeFi strategy. His technical leadership extends to enterprise architecture, where he specializes in TOGAF architecture development mode and the Zachman framework to align IT infrastructure with business strategy. Mr. Balamani's global impact is profound. He has trained over 8,000 professionals and led major security integration projects for global giants like Amazon Data Centers, Shangri Apple Group, and ST Telemedia. A certified HRDC trainer, he is also a specialist in MLOps and AI adoption, helping technical teams deploy automated decision-making systems globally. Mr. Balamani, we are privileged to have you, and I invite you to take the virtual floor. Sir, please.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Muthu, for this wonderful introduction. Right. So, can you just let me share my screen? Mr. Muthu, can I share my screen?
Sir, please share your screen.
But I can't be able to share my screen over here. Can you just enable it? I still can't share my screen over here, Mr. Muthu. Looks like we have some technical glitch over here.
Sir, can you please try now if you can share your screen?
No, still cannot. It shows that only the moderator, the meeting organizers can share. Yeah, thank you. All right, let me share my screen over here. One second. All right, can you be able to see my screen over here? Okay, that's good. So, welcome back, everyone. Hope you all enjoy your lunch, and get ready for the next section with me. It's gonna take about like 30 to 40 minutes. Just going to talk about IoT and blockchain, how the smart engineering really works. First of all, thank you so much for this opportunity by Kamaraj College of Engineering and Technology. Okay, on the title of today's international conference on emerging technologies and innovation for smart engineering. All right, so let's move on now. So you know, it's a privilege again to be part with you and doing this training with you. Well, I already get introduced by Mr. Muthu just now. What a wonderful introduction. My name is Kovalan, and you can people call me as a trending as Coach Alan. Okay, I'm all the way from training, Acme Training Center from Malaysia.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, you're muted.
Eh, am I muted? One second. What's wrong with this? Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. We can hear you now.
That's good. Okay. Again, thank you for this wonderful opportunity. Okay, all the way from India. Thank you for Kamaraj College of Engineering, and it's a privilege. All right, it's a privilege to be here with you guys. All the students. And today we're going to talk about IoT and blockchain for smart engineering. All right. So my name is Kovalan Balamani, and you can call me as Coach Alan as my training. And I'm from all the way from Acme Training Center, Malaysia. Okay. And today I just wanted to challenge your thinking with some simple questions. So are we? It's going to be like a two-way of communication. Can we do that, Mr. Muthu? Students? Students, anyone can reply to me? Okay, never mind. So now, but can you hear me now? Can you hear me, guys? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Very good. Okay, now we start with a question over here. What happens when powerful technology comes together? What I mean is IoT is a technology, blockchain also is a technology, right? So the answer should be we create something even more powerful. Okay, whatever we are having 10 or 20 years back, now what we are having, and in the future what are we going to have, it's tremendously we can't just say in a word, right? And that is what exactly today we're going to explore. All right, the convergence of IoT and blockchain technology for smart engineering. All right, now let me ask you something again. How many of you checked your phone for in the last 10 minutes? Am I going to get some answers from you? I hope that most of you have did that, right? Yeah, because the device that you're holding is no longer just a phone. It's something like it's a connecting, it's a gateway. You see, it's connected to your ecosystem, whereby we are carrying so-called as a server, maybe everywhere we just go. And of course the radiation also could be high also, right? So but that's another topic. Now just imagine your home is talks to you. Wow, great, right? When you just clap your hand, what happens? The lights on. Wow, great. What if your car thinks for you? That means the car is talking to you. Something is currently happening, isn't it, in the world? Or maybe your city is responding to you. Think about it. Okay, that world is powered by the IoT. We call that as an Internet of Things. This is not just a theory, it's already part of our life. Alright, so let's move to the next slide where how this IoT works. Okay, as you can see, IoT simply means connecting everyday devices to the internet so that they can collect the data, they can communicate, and also make some decisions for you. This is what we call as smart actions, you see. And how does it happens? By having some components in it, like for example sensors, devices, connectivity. Okay, it can be Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, or whatever it is. Cloud, all the data will be stored in a securely. Then data processing, and also at last application, you see. So imagine you just imagine you just wake up. Guys, mute yourself. Okay, just imagine yourself, you just wake up. Once your alarm triggers, your coffee machine started to put, make a coffee for you. Your lights all turns on automatically in the house, maybe inside your room, and your car is already calculating a traffic route for you, whereby where you're going to heading. Like for example, you're going to a work early morning, okay, and then you'll keep on like it's going to get a message saying that now you're late, get ready by this time, for example. Looks like this is a science fiction movie, is it? It's not. That is what we call as IoT, Internet of Things. Now the key issues, of course there's a pro and cons. Now what are the key issues in IoT? It's a centralized system whereby everyone can be have access to it, and is really vulnerable for hacking, you see. So this is how we are going to come out, make a decision, or make ideology, okay, on how are we going to secure these things. But way before we go to that subject, I want you to understand the IoT layers, you see. Can you see a picture over here, like a cartoonized picture, like how IoT works? Very simple. On everyday examples I can give you, such as smart homes, maybe your wearables, maybe you have a Apple Watch, or maybe it can be a Samsung watch, or whatever watch, you see. Whatever the connected devices you have, maybe you can have a car, maybe for example electric cars like Tesla, is connected, you see. But here's the problem. What is the problem? What if someone hacks your smart home? Dangerous, right? What if hospital devices are manipulated? Gone. All your data will be gone. Or what if your data is changed without your knowing, your knowledge? See, it's a pro and cons. By having IoT devices, of course, we have a very simple and easy life. At the same time, the other part, what if things goes wrong? And based on this picture, as you can see on your slide right now, which layer do you think is the most important? Actually, as a reality check now, here is the truth. All the system can be hacked. Then, where are we? What are we going to do? Now, the more we connected become, the more connected we become, the more vulnerable we become also. Like as a device is increased, security risk also increase the risk. Now, this is where blockchain comes in. Have you heard about blockchain? What is blockchain? When most of these trainings, when I go overseas everywhere, I always ask, what is blockchain? The first answer should be, people will tell me, is Bitcoin. No, that's not correct. Why? Because you see, blockchain is a technology whereby Bitcoin is just a medium to use that on this technology. For example, another layman term I can give you is Forex is a technology, foreign exchange currency. Forex is a technology whereby INR, Ringgit Malaysia, Singapore dollars, US dollars, all this is a medium for us to leverage on that technology. So that is how it goes. Always remember, blockchain is a technology. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and so on is a medium for us to utilize that technology. Okay? Now, let me introduce blockchain to you in a simple layman term. Blockchain is actually a digital ledger, decentralized. What is decentralized? Decentralized means not a single entity or an individual or company controlling it. Then who's controlling it? Multi-million or billion people around the world are controlling it. You see, later I will come back to that part also. And of course, it's a tamper proof. You see what I say so because one person can tell lie. Is it possible for 1 million people telling the same lies? That is how the blockchain works. The whole platform, the whole ideology is works. That's why we call that as a tamper proof. No one can tamper this, whatever the data inside the block. You see? So again, because of decentralization, decentralized technology, okay, no one can control it. Okay, it is shared among the global, among the people, among the miners, we call them. It is secured and cannot be easily changed or tampered. Sounds interesting, right? So that means once a data is into this blockchain or inside a block already, that's it. Nobody can change it. So that is how the blockchain builds the trust in a world of digital transaction. I give you another layman example. Let's say person A and person B. Person A wanted to uh, send a money to person B, for example. What will happen? So normally we are going to a bank, correct? So who will be the middle person in between the person A and person B? It's going to be the banks. They are the one doing the ledgers. What if they did a mistake? Mistake is a mistake because human errors everywhere. Whereby here in blockchain, we're going to do the same thing by eliminating someone in the middle or as a middle person or as a broker. You see? So how does it works? A straight away sent to B. That's it. Anyone, everyone in the world can see that A sending this much of millions to B. But nobody knows A, which this account is belongs to A because it comes in a alphanumeric. Okay, it comes in a alphanumeric, we call that. So that is what we call as a wallet address. We won't see your name over there. You can't see your name Alan over there. It's only a alphanumeric. Okay, and contents of about 30, 32, or maybe 36, depends on the platform that you are using. All right. Now, since it's secure, decentralized, tamper-proof, and transparent, why don't we just use this blockchain technology into this IoT? We're going to merge these two. You see, these are the key features of blockchain technology, as you can see in your slide. Transparency is there. What you mean by transparency? All the participants can view and verify the transactions. It really builds a trust in the system. You see, so nobody can tell lies. Nobody can do hanky-panky works. Second part is a security, whereby it is using a cryptography. Okay, it's advanced cryptography technique. It will ensure the data is secure and protected from unauthorized access. If a hacker wanted to comes want to hack this block into a blockchain, that's it. He will be kicked out of this platform. That is how the whole platform created. Sounds interesting, right? Now, let's talk about hash algorithm. All these transactions are converted into a fixed size string of characters, ensuring data integrity. Like for example, as you can see in your picture, it starts with 1010 and ends with 1010. So the next block will be starts with also 1010. Where it ends, it will start. That is how each blocks get chained into it. That is how the hash algorithm really helps the blockchain technology. And on top of that is immutability. What is immutability? Irreversible. Once you already entered, it cannot be reversed. You see, once your data is recorded, data cannot be altered or deleted, ensuring a permanent and trustworthy record. This is where blockchain really plays a very important part. You see. Now, let me tell you in a simple layman term example. As you all as a student, right? So think of it like a group of assignment in your Google document. I believe that everyone knows what is Google document and you're using it in a daily day-to-day work basis, right? As a student. Now, in a Google document where everyone can see the changes, but no one can secretly edit the past. Am I right to say this? That is how the blockchain works over here. Okay, now let's merge these two. Why we need to combine IoT with blockchain? So now just imagine combining these two powerful technologies. How does it really works? Whereby IoT will collect the data from all the devices and the blockchain is going to protect whatever the data that the IoT is collected. So IoT connect devices whereby blockchain build the trust between them. So this is a simple analogy that you need to understand. Alright, so as you can see in this picture, IoT connects the physical world. Doesn't matter whatever that peripherals that you have. It can be a camera, it can be a smartphone, it can be a sensor, machine, vehicle, whatever it is. You see? Why? Because IoT is the one collecting the data. For example, sensors are collecting data, whereby whatever the data has been collected is vulnerable because anyone can hack your data. That is where the blockchain comes into the picture, to secure the digital world, to secure your data, to tamper-proof your data, make it as a trustworthy. You see. So let me give you a simple example. I like to give a lot of examples. You see, it's a layman term so that you can understand. Now imagine a smart factory. Smart factory. Wow, good. Huh? What do you mean by smart factory? Machines are communicating with each other in real time. Sounds great, right? Now even machine also can talk, but only they can understand what they are talking, not humans, right? So that is how it works. Now one machine detects a shortage, for example, and automatically orders a new part. Is it dangerous? This is where the blockchain comes in. See, every action is verified, recorded, it cannot be altered. You see, so no fake data after this, no manipulation, and no hidden changes. Nobody can tamper proof. That is what I'm trying to say. Now, the real problem in IoT world is without a security, IoT system face serious risk. Data can be tampered. Devices can be hacked. And systems in between them may not trust each other, you see. So in this slide, the keyword or the mantra that you need to remember is very simple. IoT connects the device whereby blockchain build the trust between them. All right. Now let's move to the next one, next slide, which is a key concept. Now blockchain acts as a trust layer for the IoT devices. Okay, by securing data sharing, decentralized control. I repeat again, decentralized means it's not a single failure point, I can say that. And also smart contracts for automation. Right? Now, real world use cases. Interesting. This is really interesting. In a real world, now the question is there any country, is there any organization in any other countries in the world are using IoT plus blockchain in solving their problems? The answer is yes. They're really creating a real impact. Those who are not adopting this technology yet, sorry, we're gonna miss the boat. It's something like on 1980s. What happens when computer Windows has been introduced, something new to the world? Most of the people say no, bullshit, I'm not going to take this, right? But what happens now? Each and every houses, as you can see, we are having like more than two or maybe three computers or laptops or maybe smartphones everywhere, you see. So that is where we are right now on 1980s, which is Windows has been encountered. So here in 2026, 2020, it's already started on 2020 actually, 2020 to 2026. So if you're not going to take or put action into this technology, sorry, we're gonna miss the boat. Now let's see how the real world use their case studies. In agriculture, you see, this is to ensure your food safety fairness. Okay, maybe you can track your crop data, soil condition using sensors, okay, and then supply chain in real time, all these things. Okay, then supply chain and logistics. Okay, it reduce the fraud. Okay, people cannot fraud in supply chain logistics after you use blockchain and IoT technology. And of course, it improves your transparency. What about healthcare? Healthcare is one of the biggest multi-billion dollars business actually. So what happens? Your data is very important in healthcare. I'll just give you a simple example. Let's say now a person, okay, he is traveling from his country to another country. Something happens in that traveled country. Do you think the people over there knows what blood group do we have? No. But by having a blockchain technology or maybe IoT together, we can see what is his history of his healthcare in just a fingertips like that. You see, of course, it protects privacy and also ensures the data integrity because you're using blockchain. What about smart cities? We can manage traffic, energy waste, and then public safety with the trusted data and so on. Okay, build safer, smarter, and efficient cities. Most of the cities now, they're transforming into a smart cities. All right. How about government and public services? Do you know that there is a country? This is a homework for you. Today also you have a homework. Now, I just want you to go and check. There is a government in this whole world. Only that one government. Okay, I don't want to mention their name. They did their whole voting system into this blockchain so that nobody can tamper, nobody can cheat. See, the transparent voting, the transparent level is there by using their digital IDs. Maybe they can use their thumbprint, their retina scan, and so on. See, by doing this, it's increase the trust and reduce the corruption. This is what we really love, right? It reduces the corruption. You see? So again, as you can see, I repeat again, in security system, even in smart cities, okay, imagine a CCTV footage storage on blockchain. So whatever is data, a CCTV is captured, everything is stored in a blockchain, inside a block. No one can tamper it. So no one can delete the evidence. How important is this? See? Even if you wanted to sell a house, it can be in blockchain. Anyone can say this house belongs to you. It's up to you whether you wanted to put your name or not. Normally we don't put our name because it's privacy policy. That's why I said we are having a wallet whereby the wallet contains alphanumeric digital. That's all. You see? So from farm to cities, IoT collect the data and the blockchain makes it trustworthy. That's all. Now let's look some of this, maybe 3 out of this real world example. Okay, welcome to Singapore. Wow. PSA, what is PSA stands for? It's a Port of Singapore Authority. It's a port, one of the busiest port in the world. And of course, they're using blockchain tech for their logistics. Yes, they do. The project is very simple. You see, PSA International uses IoT sensors. Blockchain in logistics. They track their containers in real time. Do you know in Singapore, even containers talk to each other? Yes, it is. And blockchain ensures no one can lie about their journey. Easily they can track each and every containers. You see? And the use case is very simple. It is just a prevent fraud in a shipping documents, improve global trade transparency. And do you know that most of the mother vessels in the sea right now, they are using a technology in a blockchain, using an IoT also. See, so that they can track on the vessels where it really sails in the real time, in the real world. That is how it works. You see. Now let's go to another country. I'm going to bring you to another country. Welcome to Dubai. It's a smart city. The whole city is totally under blockchain strategy. What is the project is all about? It's a smart Dubai. That's all. What is the goal for this project? World's first blockchain powered government. What do you mean by blockchain powered government? That means their transportation, their healthcare, their education, their voting system, their budgeting, everything transparently will be given to this entire society of Dubai, the people of Dubai. You see? So use cases, they use a smart traffic system also, easy for them to control the traffic without having any terrible traffic jams. They already planted everywhere across their city as IoT sensors. As you can see in Dubai highways, just after couple of kilometers, there will be a camera standing to take a photo because you are speeding or not. It happens. All that is IoT, and is powered by blockchain data. That's all. So they use blockchain for securing the data. So Dubai is not just building skyscrapers, it's building a blockchain powered city. How interesting is that? Now, one more last country I wanted to bring you in. I need to come there. Welcome to India. What did India did in a blockchain and IoT? They did a smart agriculture, which is a powerful project. Okay, the government initiated startups using IoT sensors and blockchain trustworthy platform. What they did, they do a monitoring for the crops. Okay, they just track whatever the supply chains happens on the way. Okay, they call this project as a trace X together with SRS, Sri Rama Agri Kinetics Private Limited. So what is the use case? It's all about farmers get fair pricing, buyers trust product origin. So this is how it works. See, even farmers are using advanced technology. This is not the future. We are talking about now. It's happening right now. So again, I would like to stress on this part. If we are not going to adopt this technology anytime soon, that means we are missing the boat. Right? Move to the next slides. Now, technology behind IoT and blockchain. Okay, so what you can see, we have IoT hardware here, whereby you can use something like Arduino, Raspberry Pi, okay, in the sense of sensors, actuators, edge devices, and so on. You see, what does this do? Collects the data and connects the devices, regardless of whatever devices that you're using. All right. Now let's go to the next one. As you can see, as a blockchain platform. When you're talking about blockchain platform, there's a lot out there, but most powerful, not to say more powerful, it's like the most people use is Ethereum, because in Ethereum we can create smart contracts. Smart contracts is such a powerful, by just using a coding, everything will be auto, you know, doing the work, and you can use some hyperledgers also. All right, it gives you a decentralized and transparent ledger among the blockchain industry. All right, let's move to the next poster which will be a communication. When talking about IoT, okay, I'll just to say like MQTT is a message queuing telemetry transport, all right? And then together we add together with the blockchain nodes. Okay, whatever the codes that you're creating in a blockchain, we call that as a nodes also, right? So something like that. So these are the two powerful industries or technologies that we can merge actually, you see, right? And then when talking about smart contracts, of course, is a automated decision making, you see. Means what? For example, just give you a layman term example. Let's say I'm having a car, I'm having a Tesla, for example, doesn't matter, any car, or Maruti, for example. I just wanted to sell this car. Now everyone is looking after social medias, am I right to say that? So you just advertise people. If people are interested, they'll just buzz you, they wanted to get from you, and how much is the price. That is how we creating a business over here. But in smart contracts also we can do the same thing without having any third parties, meaning to say that you just need to create a smart contract whereby whoever pays this much of Ethereum or maybe this much of Bitcoin to this account wallet address, whereby this car grant will be automatically transferred to that person. That means from person A to person B, and nobody need to monitor this because this is a automated executed executes automatically as per the instruction, you see. Students, I don't want you to master everything today, all right? You just need to start exploring it. I'm not going too deep into this, just a little bit of ideology, okay? Now, what is the future trends and opportunities we can talk about? I already talked about IoT, I already talked about blockchain. Now here it comes, AI. Just now my fellow colleague, the trainer also, the speaker also spoke about AI, correct? Here also we can use the AI. Imagine IoT plus blockchain plus IT, next gen system. The future belongs to those who understand the system, not just the subjects. So as a student, always remember this thing. You must understand what you're doing. Okay, so now apart from IoT and blockchain, I'm gonna add on one more technology, so-called as AI. It's a bombastic combination. It can do wonders in the world beyond our imagination, I'm telling you. Yes, it is. Okay, so now this is the multi-million dollar question that I wanted to ask you. Will you be a user or a creator? Because this is where the world is heading to. Think about it. All right. Again, let's talk about the career paths. Okay. Well, you become as a IoT can be become as an IoT engineer. You whereby you build, connect, and innovate things. Doesn't matter. It can be a device. It can be a software. It can be whatever it is. As long as the data has been transmitted into a device to the data. That's all. Okay. You can design and develop IoT solutions. Work with sensors and devices. You see, every industry have its own pain point. What are the pain points? You need to write it down. And when you bring a solution for the pain point, you are the winner. And you can do that using an IoT. Right? Same goes to blockchain developer. You can be a blockchain developer. Code trust, build the future. Right? Okay, develop a decentralized applications. Now we have Web3, a lot of things that you can learn about it. All right, and you see, whatever the website currently HTTP or HTTPS that we are having right now, we can merge that directly to Web3. Why we supposed to do that? Go and make some studies on that also. Okay, you can build a secure blockchain solutions. Now in the world, everyone is looking into this, how to secure a data. That is most important. You can be a cybersecurity specialist also, whereby you can protect the system, secure the futures. Okay, you can be a forensic cybersecurity specialist. Way before a threat happening, what you're supposed to do right after a threat cybersecurity, a threat happening in a cybersecurity platform or in a firewall or whatever it is, you can do a forensic also. And these are the niche, these are the less people over there, so this is your call. If you are interested, please go and look into these studies. All right, now what is the next section? Always there must be a start. All right, start small. Just take an IoT and a simple blockchain, a demo project. Okay, I can suggest some projects for you to do also. Not now, not today, maybe later. Okay, just do a secure smartphone, smart home system. You can do a blockchain based attendance system. Nobody can cheat on the attendance anymore. Normally we have a access card, go and tap, and then the access card you give to the people, so they will go and tap. All this cannot be happen, right? And then supply chain tracker, of course, is very powerful. Think about it. Okay, now the final message for you. IoT connects the world, blockchain protects the world, and you have the power to build that world. You see, doesn't matter whatever technology we are leveraging, doesn't matter what are the technologies are going to come in near future. Always remember that you as a human, we as a human, have the power to build that world. It's depend on us. All this technology created by whom? God? No, it's human. So we have the rights to control it, right? So students, let me leave you with this. Again, IoT connects the world, blockchain protects the world, and you have the power to build that world. All right. Now this is end of my section already. Okay. Hope this session gave you all of you a better understanding about IoT and blockchain technology. You may follow me in LinkedIn if you want. And don't just learn technology. Create a solution that the world cannot live without. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Salami, for that exceptionally insightful session. Your ability to simplify complex concepts while making them immediately applicable was truly inspiring. We appreciate you sharing your global expertise with us today. As we conclude this session, I would like to extend a sincere thank you to our speaker, Mr. Paul Salamani, for his invaluable contribution to ETISE 2026. I also want to thank the organizers and technical team for facilitating this online platform, and of course our participants for your active presence and engagement. Thank you all.
Thank you so much.